Okay, so y'all know we was just doing the reading on the two sisters, right? So Spirit told me that the two sisters are a mother and her sister, or a mother and your sister. What I got in the beginning was it's the mother and her sister. But this can also apply to your mother and your sister. Okay? So we're gonna dive deeper into it because these two sisters have literally began to come together and bond together, doing this wickedness. So these two sisters have come into an agreement. That's where the contracts came in at. They came to an agreement to do whatever it is they were doing. And we're about to go deeper into it. Because of course we already know that they decided to use the form of witchcraft, manipulation, magic. Okay? So here's the Six of Swords. Some of you guys have just moved, or you have moved to a peaceful, you're more peaceful wherever you're at. Your life seems to be more calmer. You're peaceful. You may have just moved away from your mother or from a mother or these sisters. These are the two people who are utilizing some form of witchcraft to manipulate your transportation or your means of going from place to place, especially for you to get to a peaceful place. I'm getting that they were using some form of mind control. Of course, we spoke about this in the other reading. The mind control was for you to always be thinking about something that was worrisome. It almost feels like they wanted you to continue always thinking about whatever trauma you went through. So they were trying to push trauma back up onto you. It's almost like slave mentality, bringing you back into that slave mentality or something. That's what I'm getting. It also shows me that these two sisters were trying to stop you from having a lover, from ever getting married, from ever meeting someone, or even people loving you. All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna dive deeper into it so we can get a big draw the narrative of this. Yeah, because there's the Magician card. This is the magic that's coming out here that's really taking a peek. The main sort is that they have been manipulating, using witchcraft, a form of even divination, to peep in on you. That's the whole narrative, and the reason being was to keep you from moving forward, to keep you from leaving. Okay, so these two women have been conjuring up your energy. That's why they were eavesdropping. This is why they were astral projecting. They were doing things to get into your energy, using that form of manipulation. I also was getting, Spirit told me that the graveyard, that graveyard ritual, what I'm getting is that their mother is deceased. They've been using their mother to their mother's grave to manipulate you, to bury you, using that graveyard dirt to unalive you. And I'm just gonna be very transparent because this is what's coming out. It's about them trying to bury you. It was either to bury your dreams, bury your gifts, bury, to the point to where those things would take you out. And that's so sad. But all of this is being exposed. The Moon card came out in reverse. Six of Pentacles is in reverse as well. The mother and the sister never gave to you like they gave to other people. They never sought out to be equal or even be there for you. This is almost as if you were, dang, are any of you adopted? Because this is what it feels like. It feels like you're adopted, or it feels like the Cinderella story, to where you were only brought into the family, or this mother only gave birth to you to use you. It was already planned. That was already in her plan. But of course we know that the Creator has a different plan for you. Thank goodness for that. The creator already has a different plan for your life. This is Capricorn energy showing up. I also have Leo here. Okay. Leo energy showing up really bad. Really bad. These two women are something else. There's the sister is the main one who's in on it. Okay. It was like they came up with this plan like, okay, we can do it like this. Okay. But it's like the sister, she's the main one. She's the leader of this whole entire plan. It's showing me that she is a high priestess. There's some high priestess energy here. So this woman she's done her work. She knows a lot. She's able to even dream dreams, and she has gifts as well. She's able to read people. She has spiritual discernment, but she has turned to the other side. She has begun to use her gifts for evil. Okay. It's also, the spirit is also bringing back up the picture. The picture, I told y'all, it's something about a book showing me like Facebook or something. I'm seeing like Facebook. I don't know if you're on Facebook, but there's something about that picture being in a book, or even this book could have been the album. A picture album came from a picture album. Okay, so I'm getting that some of you guys, this picture came from a picture album from the grandmother's house, from the grandmother. But whoever this grandmother seems to be, that she's passed over. This is a grandmother who has passed over. She's deceased. She could also be a Capricorn showing up here as well. This grandmother has really been vindictive. I don't know, like it's either she's being vindictive or they're using, it's almost like, that's what, remember I said it's something about slavery. It's almost like they're slaving an ancestor to do their bidding. I mean, is that possible? Is that possible? Because that's what I'm picking up here. That's what I'm picking up. There's the star card. This could be Aquarius energy. It also could be that you, like I said, you're shining so bright. You're a chosen one. You're anointed. You were always meant to do bigger and better than a lot of people, especially than even your mother or this mother and this sister. You were always meant to shine brighter. You were always meant to do something more. But they were supposed to be with you, not against you. But since they turned against you, Spirit says they were the ones who were supposed to help you and show you the way. But they turned the other way. They went and used their gifts for evil. They were easily manipulated for money. Okay, definitely for money. King of Pentacles. Okay, they definitely did a lot of this for money. They were utilizing, I keep telling y'all, most of these last few readings, it's people that only want money. Like they're very money hungry. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's like they did not want you to be able to find a lover. This was to keep control of your life, to keep you from having, see, they wouldn't be able to harvest your energy if you were connected to your divine counterpart. So that was the reason for them trying to keep that disconnect. Some of you guys, they actually were the reason why you broke up with a lot of people that you were with. Your mother, the sister, whoever this is. It doesn't have to be your mother. But like I said, these are the people, these two women, these sisters are the reason why. It's like they planned this whole thing out. Because either, like I said, if you are adopted or you're pregnant. I mean, I say you're pregnant. Some of y'all might be pregnant now. I don't know. But I was trying to say your mother became pregnant with you and it was out of wedlock, or she just wasn't ready to be pregnant. She wasn't ready to have a child. The plan to have you and use you as the ultimate sacrifice was brought on by the sister. Okay, so all of this was planned. Because like, okay, well, you really don't want to have this child. So here's what we gonna do. It's like it was a plan. It was already plotted up. This was like a plot, a scheme. And that's why they've used all of this form of manipulation to keep confusion, to keep the arguments, to keep things like, to keep the spiritual warfare going in your life, so you wouldn't utilize your power, so you wouldn't use your gifts. You would be going through so much warfare that you wouldn't even be able to use your gifts. Like every time you turn around, they wanted, like every time you turned around, something was going on. But see, now that that's not happening, because now that everything is peaceful, now that you have moved forward into a peaceful, see, I said this is the Six of Swords. This is the main energy. Since you moved on to this peaceful, you're happier. You moved to calmer waters. You're not around this mess. Because I'm telling you, these sisters are very messy. And everything that they're doing is causing a lot of mess to happen in their lives. Okay? So there's definitely that. And then you have this new beginning, the truth. With that truth coming out, the Ace of Swords came back out again, because it did in the other reading as well. If you didn't see that reading, make sure you go see the reading. I'll post it down here, about the two sisters. But this is definitely you showing up and like really leveling up, going into higher dimensions. You've skipped timelines. I keep telling you guys have skipped timelines. This is why you're in calmer waters. You're more peaceful. You're not around, or your energy is not around these people. They're unable to even attach themselves to your energy. It's like God just picked you up and placed you somewhere else, out of the chaos that you were born in, out of the chaos of this family that really didn't want you to have a peaceful life, but he picked you up and turned everything around. Thank God for that, right? Thank goodness. It's a lot of times that we don't understand why we're born in these type of families, why we have to face people that tend to try and take us out like that. We don't understand it, but God always has a plan, because he always causes all things to work together for the good of them that love God and who are called according to his plan and purpose. Duh. Like he always does that, and things always shift. So when you get down about like being around or just always connecting with people that always turn their back on you, or whatever that may be with you, when you get to that point where you're tired and just think about it. God is turning it around. The Most High is turning these things around for your good. It's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And the truth is coming out. The big truth is being revealed. Like I said, things are being uncovered. These two women are they're being exposed for the wickedness that they've done. I'm hearing that the males, if they're married, their husbands are finding out. Their husbands are the ones who are going to find out. It's like it's going to be exposed to the point to where even if the husbands try to deny it, the people around the husband are going to know. It has something to do with work. Okay. So this would be like the husbands, whatever they do for work, their employees are going to know. Okay. So it's going to be this is some major exposure. It might not make the news, but it's going to be some big news. Okay. It's going to be some major exposure. And this exposure is coming out to the point to where it's dragging these people to the Five of Pentacles, to where they're highly vulnerable. They're wow, what was I about to say? Sensible. I mean, this is like someone who has nothing. They have nothing they can't cloak them. This is them being stripped of their gifts, stripped of everything that they use to manipulate people with. Okay. These two sisters have manipulated you for the longest, and they've had all of these types of things they could use to cloak themselves, them using the form of trying to cover up and look at you with this remote viewing we were talking about. Remember I told y'all about the remote viewing and them looking into the cars, they're being stripped of all of that. They're being stripped. They're not going to be able to do any of that. All of that is being exposed, and people are beginning to talk. The people are beginning to talk. They're beginning to talk about the mother. Okay, the mother is being exposed. Okay, so this will, like I said, this is this is them being exposed. The mother being exposed actually could be being exposed to the world. Like I said, this could be big news. I don't know what this is, but whatever this woman did, this mother did, she's being exposed, and it's gonna be somewhere on the news. Is gonna be some big news. Like I said, it could be on TV. It could not be on TV, but it's still gonna be big news to where you're gonna know, and everybody that you know are gonna know. Okay. Yes, indeed. And the mother is gonna get to talking. Okay, so you know how they say, if you tell me this, you know, when they get caught up, if you tell me this, we'll give you, you know, we won't give you that much time. So it's like this woman, this mother here is gonna speak out. She's gonna talk. She's gonna begin to talk. She's gonna begin to talk. This is someone here that is blocked. Okay, this person is blocked. And there's some type of scandal going on as well. I'm getting some type of scandal going on with the sister. This sister tried to block people from seeing some type of love triangle that was going on in their marriage or in their relationship, whatever this is. It was some, see, I can't, these cards, see that, do you see the triangles on her arm? And it's like somebody on a, what you call that thing, the seesaw? Yeah. They're playing around in a love triangle. And they try, this woman, this sister tried to block people from seeing it, but that's also coming out. All of that is coming untangled. People gonna know. Wow. People are gonna know. It's almost like these, like I said, these two sisters have not, it's not just you that they've done this to. But it's like Spirit is showing me that these women did work on a lot of people to try to get them trapped, to get them blocked, to get them locked up, whatever this is, to get them bound, to keep them. I'm telling y'all, it's a lot. These two women were trying to have many people unalived, okay? And with that being said, all of that is return to sender. Return to sender. So if you've been hearing things about, I mean, if you guys have been hearing a lot of things about people just like getting, you know, hurt, getting locked up, getting, you know, things happening, like major catastrophic stuff, this was the doing of these two sisters. Spirit says, rest assured that their day is coming. Okay. They thought that they would be the last one standing, but it's you. Y'all, whoever they did work on, y'all are all the ones. See, I told y'all, Leo energy, this is the strength card, but this is Leo in reverse. This Leo's world is turned upside down. It's turning upside down. That's the one who had the love triangle there, okay? Whether it is a Leo or, you know, and that this is someone being bound. The Eight of Swords. Look, y'all. Bound. Unable to move around. Stopped in their tracks. Locked up. It could be that. And this is you coming out on top of the world. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. This is you getting your wealth, your prosperity. This here also shows me the King of Wands, which will be the love of your life. Okay. All of that is coming together. So they never blocked you. It's just that a lot of things have transpired to where Spirit allowed things to, you know, for you to sit still for a minute, to allow them to think. I told y'all sometimes God allow people to think that they done actually won against you, that they done actually did. But all of this goes to show you that your enemies will be bound and it's returned to sender. These two sisters are about to get what they gave you and then some, period.